this. You hate me so much. Comment it. Comment how much you hate me.
Hey there, and welcome to episode 56 of the Tell Us Something Good podcast. I'm Purple, she, her, snack lover extraordinaire, and this is my co host.
Hello, my name is Tiffany, she, her. I am your least favorite Twitch streamer, question mark. In general, do-gooder, and once a week, Perp and I hang out, we yap a little bit, we talk about what made us smile that week, and we read you a positive news story that gave us a little bit of hope or a little bit of joy in these dark, terrifying, and super scary times. We've lived through a lot of unprecedented moments this year. It's been an anxiety-inducing last couple of weeks if you're a US citizen.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
so I just want to say congratulations for waking up on this April 20th. It's Monday, and you get to start the week correct. You get to start the week with us. So, whoa, Perp, what have you been up to? You still reading? You were doing Lord of the Rings, and then you said you needed a break from it. Did you
Mm-hmm.
take a break from it, or did you go back into it?
So funny story is I was going to start Dungeon Crawler Carl, right? And then I got a little notification from Libby for audiobook, and Half His Age was ready because I was on like a wait list for it, and it was like,
Right.
"Hey, this is ready for you to read." And I was like, "Oh, well, I guess it's destiny." So I started it, finished it. It's
Wow.
only about like I want to say it's like a 4.5 hour audiobook, maybe,
Okay, cool.
about so.
Quick book.
Yeah. And I really liked it. I really liked it. Like,
Interesting.
I really like the way, so it's by Jeanette McCurdy. For anyone that
Mm-hmm.
doesn't know, she also wrote I'm Glad My Mom Died, or I'm Happy My Mom Died. She was happy
I'm
about it.
I'm thankful my mom died. I'm happy my mom died. Yeah, it's a pretty shocking, pretty shocking title.
Yeah. And you guys don't know Jeanette McCurdy. She was Sam in iCarly, and then she was also just Sam again, right? In that other
Sam
show.
and Cat.
Yeah, she was just still Sam. So it never changed. But yeah, so it was really good. I really like the way she writes. She's just very like, I can't describe it more than like she's just very raw. If you don't know what Half His Age is about, basically this girl is very infatuated with her teacher, and it just kind of goes from there. It gets really like, it's supposed to be uncomfortable according to like Jeanette McCurdy. She literally has said like it's supposed to be uncomfortable because I feel like there's just not being uncomfortable and making room for feeling uncomfortable. I feel like is kind of like a, I guess, eye-opening experience because I think everyone just
Yeah.
stays in their comfort zones.
Mm-hmm.
So I recommend it. I think it's really good. There's definitely a lot of sex in there. I'll let you know that.
It's
So,
a lot of
fun
sex. A
fact, there's
lot,
a lot of
really?
sex. Yeah.
Interesting. I mean, I
Yeah.
expected some. I don't know if I expected a lot, but that's
Yeah.
interesting. Okay.
But
A lot
I
of
like it.
sex and half his age.
That's right. I really like it. I did start Dungeon Crawler Carl. I do have like, I just like started the other day. I'm not that
Woo!
far in, but obviously like the twist happened that you least suspect. So that's in there.
The twist
The
happened.
twist, not the twist, but like the thing, the action.
The
Just
thing that
like
happens
the
directly in the beginning of the book.
yes, I'm like 3
Okay.
pages in, girl. I'm not very
Yeah.
far.
Okay.
Not very far at all. So that
Well,
happened.
I'm halfway through the second dungeon crawler book.
Girl! Well, that's okay. Then we'll talk about it when I get done with the first one. I'll have time
Yep.
to read it today,
Well, it
probably.
also means anytime you want to talk to me about anything that happens in the first book, you don't have to worry about spoiling it for me.
That's
You could
true.
just text me.
That's true. So I'll probably do that if I have any questions. But so far, I like it. Like, again, I'm not that far in, but I already am like, oh, I'm like in this. I like the language of like the writing. So that's really
Yeah.
cool. But yeah, doing that. And then I started watching this show on Netflix called Search Party.
Okay.
And if you ever watched Arrested Development, the girl that plays Maybe Fuke. She's like the main character.
I like that actress.
Yeah, me too. But it's like a dark comedy mystery. It basically starts with this girl that she went to school with is missing. And she really wants to find out like where she is, like the story behind it. Like she's just so like she just wants to know, even though she wasn't
She's
actually friends with
enamored.
her. She just
Okay.
went to college with her. Yeah. Like they were in the
Okay.
same like either the same dorm or the same floor. But
She's just nosy Nelly.
she's just yeah, I like it so far. I'm about like maybe like 4 or 5 episodes in, but it's really good. And, I started rewatching did you ever watch Hilda?
Hilda? No. What is
Yeah,
that?
okay. It's a really good show as well. I've rewatched it's one of those it's my comfort show, for sure. I can rewatch it a
Oh,
million times, yeah.
cute.
It's about this little girl named Hilda. She has, like, long blue hair, and I think it's based in I think it's Canadian, if I'm not mistaken, and she basically lives with her mom, and there's all, like, these magical creatures. Like,
Mhm.
there's, like, these trolls, but these trolls are made out of, like, rocks, and then they come out at night. There's these mountains that are actually giants, but can
Mhm.
form into mountains. Um, there's these, like, little elves that are invisible, but you have to sign a contract in order to see them type thing. They're, like, these, like
Okay.
yeah, it's like a little cartoon. I think it's really cute. But I started rewatching that just because I wanted, like, some kind of, like, comfort show. So that's pretty much been what I've been up to. Also, we've been
Okay.
having some flooding happen up
Oh,
here. Yeah.
fun.
So here I am driving on the highway and I look over and it's up and it's supposed to be raining. It's supposed to rain for like the next week. So I'm kind of like, are our highways just gonna get like buried in water?
That's so scary, actually.
No, yeah, yeah. I was like, I don't even know. It didn't even rain that much. So I don't know why the water's not going away. But yeah. So that's been
Well, I'm
interesting.
sorry to hear about that,
It's okay. It's okay.
about the rain situation.
It's all good. I think last episode I mentioned how I was gonna go to the new office location for work,
Mhm.
and I did that. Very nice building. Very nice. I
Okay.
like it. Everything's good. We have a dishwasher.
Okay, slow down. A dishwasher.
Yeah, girl, and I'm sorry. I was like when I my first day, like, at this office, I was like, "Okay, they don't have a way to indicate if it's clean or dirty," 'cause they were like, "Oh, you gotta empty it and then, like, refill it." And I'm like, "Okay." So I look, and there's some dishes that are clean, and then someone put, like, a dirty fork in there, and I'm like, "I am not about to, like, be inspecting these dishes to see." No. So I just,
No
like, made a
way.
sign that said "dirty" and, like, taped it to it, so I was like and I just reran it. I'm like, "I am not guessing whose dishes are dirty and clean right now." So and then I made one that said "clean." I'm like, "Okay, now we have a system." 'Cause I was like, "I'm not
What about
doing
one of those
this."
magnets you just, like, turn upside down?
Yeah, so that was the thing, like, we have that here, but
Mhm.
I was just like, I don't think anyone ever thought about it, and there's really not that many dishes. Like, I learned yesterday, there's literally 1 spoon in that entire, like, office. 1
In the whole
spoon.
office.
Yep, just 1 spoon.
That doesn't seem like enough spoons. Is
There
there
you're
only
telling
one
me.
person that eats with a spoon in the office?
There has to be now, we're gonna have to fight for it.
You guys are gonna have to fight to the death for a spoon. And these
Guess
are the
so.
kind of working conditions that American employers expect us to work under. It's really barbaric.
This is true. This is true. But that's pretty much been my week, Tiff. I know that was kind of a lot, but I would like to know about your week and what's been going on with you and what you've been up to.
Oh. I feel like I've just been working and like that's the only thing I've been doing. Um,
Oh,
I don't really know where my days have gone. I've
fair.
just sunk them into my job and Pokopia.
Oh, you're still playing Pocopia? How's that going?
Fuck yeah, I'm not burned out on it yet. I've got like over 150 hours sunk into it already, easy.
Ooh.
Like I've beaten the story game and I'm just like running around and decorating it now and that's like the most fun, I think. That's the most fun part so far. Um that's really it. Troy brought me flowers last
Yay.
week. He does that every payday, but it's still really exciting and it brings a little you know, Gives
Mhm.
me a little bit of it still excites me. It still excites me when he brings me flowers. Um I'm reading Dungeon Crawler 1 and 2. I watched Scream 7 last night. I didn't pay for it. I stole it from the internet. But
Tell
I watched Scream 7 last night. It was a fucking mess. It was an awful movie. It was awful. It was so
did not
bad.
expect to hear that.
It was really, really bad. I knew it would be because they fired Michelle Barrera, which was the main girl from 5 and 6,
Mhm.
overseeing Free Palestine, which is crazy. Free Palestine, by the way.
Yeah.
Um, and then Jenna Ortega said, "Hey, I'm not doing it if Michelle's not doing it." And then they gave Nev Campbell like a ton of money essentially to come back and do Scream 7, and it was so bad. The casting for her daughter was so bad. Like, I don't know what they were thinking when they chose that for like that girl for the for that role. She's just not, she wasn't good. Um the twist
Dang.
was bad. The way they incorporated Stu Macher was bad. Like everything was bad about that movie. The whole movie was bad. It was like essentially 2 hours of my life that I'll never get back.
And you like Scream, so I feel bad. You like that whole franchise,
I'm a
so I'm like,
huge Scream fan. I'm a huge
uh,
Wes Craven. If Wes Craven could see that film, he'd be rolling in his grave. Scream 4 came out 15 years ago and was more relevant to today than Scream 7 was.
I forgot I was, like, trying to ask him, I was like, "Oh," I kinda wanted to know, like, given that you didn't like it, do you think it needed to happen, or do you think it was kinda just made to, like, make money? Or do you think it was
It
necessary
was
for, like, a story thing?
it was made to make nostalgia money for sure.
Mm, okay.
It's there to earn nostalgia bucks, and I'm sure it did. A bunch of dummies went and saw it in theaters. Not me though.
Like, "Not
Couldn't have
I."
been me. Yeah. Couldn't have been me at all.
Oh, jeez.
Um, I have good taste, so I wouldn't have gone to see that in theaters.
Yeah. Man, Tiff, I feel like you haven't had very good, like, movie luck.
That is not true. I just came off seeing Hail Mary.
Yeah, that one you did like that one. I remember that was really good, but I think
I
before that, you
also
weren't having very good movie luck.
Yeah, before that I wasn't. I also recently saw Pizza Party or Pizza Movie, which has Dusty from Stranger Things in it, and my favorite comedian right now, Caleb Heron, is in it. That movie was like stupid and fun and like it was just like a dumb, fun, funny college movie. Like I
Pizza
genuinely
Party.
laughed out loud several times at that movie. It was just so absurd and funny.
What's it about?
It's about these college kids that find drugs like that were hidden in their dorm room, and they take them and they take them after watching like a YouTube video about them that they could find. And they didn't watch like the whole YouTube video, and it's like, okay, well, that's almost it, except if you don't eat a pizza when you take these drugs, like your worst nightmare will like you'll hallucinate your worst nightmare and it'll stick a chainsaw up your butt. And so like the whole movie is
Oh.
like them trying to get a pizza. It's
The
kind of
whole
like
movie?
it's almost like a more absurd Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle.
Okay. Okay. I've never seen that movie, but
You've never seen
I get the
Harold and
premise.
Kumar Go to White Castle?
Not the full thing, no,
Oh my god, that
but
movie
I
is
know what happens, I
so I
think,
know
pretty
what
sure.
happens. They go to White Castle.
Pretty sure that's what happens at, like, the end. I'm like, "Oh," like, they would have it on, like, Comedy Central or something, like, just playing, and I think that's
They
when I would catch it.
spoilers, but Harold and Kumar do end up getting White Castle by the end of the movie.
Oh, see, now I don't have to see it, look at that.
Yeah, now you're good. You don't have to watch it at all. I've given you the answers.
Right. That's right.
Jesus.
Dang.
Um, I bought a bunch of games on the Steam sale, haven't played them yet. Um, I did some volunteer stuff. I volunteered for uh domestic abuse, like it's like a 3-mile walk, like a 5K walk.
Oh,
That was pretty neat, except I didn't bring my phone with me. I left it in the car when Troy dropped me off, so we couldn't find each other for like 30 minutes after the event. And apparently he had come back at the beginning of the event when he realized my phone was in the car. So he had been there the whole time I was like volunteering. And that's just so Troy coded. I couldn't even believe it. Um that's I can't think of anything else that we've really been doing.
Mhm.
I know we watched Pizza Movie and one other movie. Oh, I finally watched Wuthering Heights. I finally watched the new Wuthering Heights movie with Margot Robbie and Jacob Elordi. I forgot about that.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
I will tell you, it is nothing like Wuthering Heights, the book. And it's really, if you watch it and you pretend it has nothing to do with the book Wuthering Heights, and you just say, I'm gonna watch I'm gonna watch a Margot Robbie and Jacob Elordi fan fiction movie, then you're gonna be fine. It is very sexy. It is a very sexy movie. Um, but it is not Wuthering Heights. It is not Wuthering Heights.
Yeah,
So
what was that
don't
guy's name?
Jacob Elordi. Heathcliff? Are you talking about Heathcliff?
About Heathcliff. I was like, who was that one name that we talked about? And I was like, I just have a really hard time. And then we went into Heathcliff the cat. It was a whole
The
thing.
cat? Yeah, we could do it again. Talk about Heathcliff all
Heathcliff.
over again.
Talking about Heathcliff? Yeah, Heathcliff. Oh, that was funny.
Fuck Heathcliff for real.
Heathcliff.
He's the fucking worst. He is not a
So
good man.
you prefer the book over the movie for Wuthering
I don't know. I
Heights?
kind of liked the movie. I really it was gorgeous. It was the
Mhm.
costuming was gorgeous. The scenes were gorgeous. It was well shot. It just
Mhm.
wasn't Wuthering Heights. Like why not just make your own movie and not call it Wuthering Heights? Like Emily Bronte would be like, "What the fuck is this shit?" That's just one lowly plebeian's opinion though. What do I know?
You're t- I mean, it's kind of like so okay. So if one was going to be destroyed forever and the other one could
Oh,
stay.
you'd have to destroy the movie.
Okay.
The book is a classic. That's a really good question. The book is a classic. I mean, what about you with Lord of the Rings? Fellowship of the Rings. If you could destroy one forever, would you destroy the movie or the book? I mean, that is not the same because the book and the movie are both good and true to each other.
Yeah.
Apples to oranges, which one are you destroying forever?
Did the book only because
Oh,
I was
that is tea. That is a hot take.
well, because I was brought up with the movies and that's
So
I know
fuck
the movies
everyone
more than the book.
else. Yeah,
And the book
absolutely.
is very much it's like I love the detail, but it's almost like too much detail. I do feel like if I could say if my little like exception would be I would like to have Tom Bombadil in the movie the way he was in the book. I would like to have that with that exception. But
Was
that's
that
how I
the
answer that
really
question.
powerful wizard?
So I think he's just I was actually having this conversation yesterday with my mom and brother about it. I think he's a farmer. I don't remember what like what race he is. But I just know he touched the one ring and it didn't have any effect on him, and we're all very confused by it.
And then he's never mentioned again.
Nope. I think he's in the Rings of Power, I think, but I haven't watched like the whole series. I've watched like maybe 2 or 3 episodes.
This is cuckoo bananas.
Yeah, did you happen to see how much feedback we got about our whole thing about the Mandala effect and Lord of the Rings?
No. I heard that you were getting ripped apart by nerds on the internet, though. I heard the nerds were coming for you. Was that on YouTube?
Um, it was a little bit of everywhere. It was on Instagram and YouTube.
Hey, the haters are how you know you're making it, you know?
Well, it's funny because I don't think people understood that we were talking about you were talking about the possibility of it being a Mandela effect. You weren't saying that like it was. You're like, it could be. And I was like, it could be. And then I was just saying that in the book, he says you cannot pass. And then in the movie, he says you cannot pass. And then he shouts, you shall not pass. So everyone was kind of like, he says both. I'm like, people, I grew up on this. This is my childhood. Do not school me.
Do
Like the
not
book
school
says.
me.
Like
Purpose
I
been waiting
can
to say that on air for For
I was
weeks.
just like,
She's
I
been
know,
waiting to tell you guys to fuck off.
because I know my shit.
Yeah,
Like,
I
this is
believe
my
you.
childhood here. I'm literally gonna get a Lord of the Rings tattoo in, I think, about like 3 weeks. Yeah,
Oh, that's so exciting.
yeah. So like, I get things tattooed on me that are very meaningful. By the way, not always.
I was
I
gonna
literally
say,
have, yeah.
I just get shit tattoos. I just get, oh, that's pretty. Put that on my body forever. I don't care. It means what? Ah, fuck it. Just put it on there.
Literally have this. I have like leopard print on my shoulder because I like leopard print. That's it. I was 21. I was like, what would I want in my body forever that I'm gonna love for a long time? Animal print. Cool.
Animal,
Let's do it.
obviously animal print. Yeah,
But
sick.
I did wait this whole time to say that Lord of the Rings thing. I did. Yes.
I know it's been heavy on your mind. Heavy on it.
It's just funny to me when people leave comments and I'm just like,
I love it. I'm like, yes, boost our algorithm. Yes, you hate me so much. Comment it. Comment how much you hate me. Tell me I'm ugly. Oh my god, yeah, tell me. It doesn't matter. It helps more people see me. Tell me, be mean. I don't care.
no, yeah. It just
Comment
amazes me.
your most uh comment your most creative insult below. I'll send
Please.
my favorite. I'll
We're
send my
asking.
favorite one to tell us something good, Beanie.
My goodness
Maybe.
gracious.
Disclaimer, maybe.
Ugh.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
got any grumps?
I got any grumps? Got any grumps though? Yeah. Not a lot actually. So our washer has officially stopped working for
Oh,
grumps.
sick. How long has that been
Every-
going on?
like, I just found out. A couple days ago because it was leaking. And then I was like, we'll just put a towel in front of it, call it good for like right now, because until we figure out like why it's leaking. And then on the spin cycle, it would do like this just awful sound. I don't know how else to describe it. I want to say it's a scraping sound, but it's like rubber
Ooh,
scraping. That
nice.
sound.
That's fun.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So it just would happen. And I'm like, well, it still works, right? It's fine. I did bring laundry over to my mom's house yesterday when I went to go see her. So I was able to do laundry there.
That's
So that's
chill.
nice. Yeah. And then a silly little thing happened. This is when I had to bring my car to the mechanic to see if anything was wrong with it. And um you know how mechanics have like after hours they have like those drop boxes?
Okay, yep.
Yeah,
For
yeah.
keys and stuff?
Yeah, yep, a key drop box. I've been to this mechanic one other time before with a previous car of mine. So I just like showed up. I didn't even read the thing. I just saw key drop box. Cool. So I just dropped my keys in there and I'm like, wait. And then I looked down and I was supposed to put it in an envelope and I was supposed to fill it out and everything. And then I was like, I'm so embarrassed right now. I filled out a thing really quick that said my name because they knew who I was. They knew I was like dropping it off and everything. So I just said, oops, I dropped my keys. It's okay though.
Hey,
The guy said it
everybody
made him
makes
laugh.
mistakes.
Yeah, everybody has those days.
Hey, you were that guy's glimmer.
Yeah, I guess I was.
Your
Was
grump.
because they're like a
Hey,
locally
one man's
owned.
grump is another man's glimmer sometimes.
I guess so. I guess so. That's I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll be someone's glimmer. I guess. But he was very nice. He was very nice.
I mean, I feel like we're probably people's glimmers often.
We were told that. I think in a couple episodes ago.
Spoilers!
It's already out, Tiff. It's already out. People already know. All right, so that's pretty much it. Not super serious grumps. I think it's nice. I'll just put a clothesline out, and I'll just like put our laundry out on a clothesline. Why not?
It'll smell like fresh air and stuff.
Natural, fresh breeze. What made you grumpy this week?
Not a lot. I mean,
good.
well, Troy did have to go to the emergency room. That was scary. That wasn't an exciting day for me. I was literally mid-workout and my phone started ringing and Troy's like, I need help. And it was just a scary situation. But we got him to the hospital. It wasn't a big deal. It was an expensive deal. Hospitals are the ER is expensive. Like crazy expensive, by the way. I don't know if you guys have ever been to one. If you can avoid it,
Oh,
don't
wait.
go.
I was in the ER, like, in 4th grade, but that's all I remember.
I went to the ER when I was really young too for tummy issues, and I don't really remember how it felt or really what the outcome was, but I do remember that I got a really sick Tweety plush out of it.
Like Tweety Bird?
Yeah, like a sick Tweety Bird
Oh,
plush.
I love
And then
Tweety Bird.
I lost that plush on an airplane on my way home from Disney.
That's so sad.
It's okay. Troy's fine now. So that Rex had a little tummy ache the other day. He threw up some of his food in his bed, which is always, sucks to clean up, but I gave him some organic like pureed pumpkin. And he seems fine now. So that's my trick. Anyway, when my dog has an upset stomach, I provide him organic pureed pumpkin, like just 100% pumpkin in the can. First, I just give him that for a meal, and then I'll slowly mix it back in with his food, and then usually he's fine.
Well, that's good. I'm glad
Yeah.
Troy's okay.
Me too. That's one of my glimmers is that Troy ended up being okay.
Oh. Spoilers, guys. No, sure you said it.
Please tell me what made you smile this week. We have to keep it moving.
So I got Taco Bell, and I was originally like, oh, I'm gonna save time and I'm gonna do a mobile order and drive down there. So I tried a few times and then nothing was happening. So I'm like, I'll just go there, whatever. So I went into Taco Bell. Nobody talks to you because they just have these menus now, and you just put your order in and then you don't talk to anybody. So I put the order in and I'm like, okay, whatever. And they had like a shelving unit with like where their mobile orders go. And I'm like, huh, that looks weirdly like my order after I already put my order in. And I'm like, oh my God, it is. It's fine. I work in an office. I can just give the food away. I didn't. I kept it all to myself and I ate all of it. I'm just going to take home 2 things of Taco Bell. That's fine.
That's a normal
And
American thing to do. That's your right as an American,
I
actually.
guess that's a glimmer. A glimmer that Kit Kat, so he's very, very sweet. So at the end of like when I get home, basically around like evening time or so, or whenever I'm laying on the couch now, he'll, especially at night, he'll just like get on like my chest and then just like pass out. Like he'll just fall asleep. And it's the cutest thing. So he gets all like snuggly, and I'm just like, I don't know. He just started doing this recently, and I don't know why. It's so cute. And yesterday, I had a very like therapeutic experience with my nephew,
Mhm.
and he wanted to paint. So we were painting, and I kid you not, painting's very therapeutic.
Yeah, it is.
Like he wanted to paint our hands and then do like handprints, and like that alone, I was like, I haven't done this like in a very like I could probably tell you since 2008.
It probably connected you to like your childhood and like your a
Yeah.
younger, more innocent time.
It was great. We just painted a whole bunch and it was the best. I think it really did connect to my childhood because I'm like, I don't think because you can do so much with just like your hands and like with painting. And I like attempted a watercolor painting of Snorlax. It was literally me painting a coloring page of Snorlax.
Yeah.
It was not very watercolory, but I attempted, and
Hey,
that's what
no
counted.
one's perfect at things the first time they do them.
It was a good day.
I'm glad you had a good day.
Thank you. I wanna hear what made you smile though, Tiff.
No, it's okay. No, I'm just
What?
kidding. I'm really excited about tomorrow. Because normally on Sundays it's like my one real day off because I don't but I would have to get up at 7 in the morning to record at 8 in the morning.
Mhm.
So I guess I'm really excited about the prospect of just like having a whole day to take it at my own pace and do whatever I want. Even though Troy had to go to the hospital, I am really thankful that he ended up being okay. That was a glimmer of mine. And we ended up going to get breakfast together, and they had the chocolate chip cookies I really like at the bakery. Warm and cozy type of glimmer. I got a nonstick pan. I'm really excited about the nonstick pan.
The what
I have
nonstick
an
pan?
I got a nonstick pan. I had a set of stainless steel pans, but I did some research and I learned that not every pan is good for every type of cooking. So I got a
True.
nonstick pan for like sometimes we use the just egg, like the scrambled just egg. It's better for that because the scrambled just egg sticks to the stainless steel pan, but not the ceramic pan. Yeah,
I've had that. It's not fun.
it's not fun. So that's exciting. I made a really good falafel pita last night.
Ooh. Okay.
I
So
made
like
banana bread for the first time.
Ooh, okay, okay.
Okay, yeah, I made banana bread from scratch for the first time. And it was really good. I went to go have a banana. All my bananas were brown. I had 3 of them. I said, "This is the perfect amount of bananas for banana bread. The
Mhm.
universe wants me to make banana bread." So I made banana bread with chocolate chips in it, and it was really good.
Yes, I was going to ask if it was chocolate chips. Well,
Well,
Tiff,
you know who else has glimmers?
yes. I was gonna say, yeah, we have a pretty good amount if you think
We have
about it.
some good glimmers to
Like,
talk about today.
yes, we do. Yes, we
Y'all
do. Very excited.
sprinkled some glimmers on us this week. We're very thankful. All
All
right,
right.
our first listener glimmer comes from Stephanie Sheher, and it says, "Going on our first weekend trip in the new camper van." That sounds like a fun and exciting adventure. I hope you have fun, and I hope you're safe. And I hope you see like really cute wildlife. I think that would be fun. I love seeing wildlife.
Sure.
Have you ever
So, new
been in a
camper
camper
van.
van?
No, what's a camper van?
A camper? I barely know her.
Well, is it like I guess I've never heard is so I know there's campers, there's RVs.
So it's kind of like a cross between a van and a camper. It's a smaller thing with a small kitchen and like a loft area. This is cute. This is nice.
We're like, we gotta look.
Now we're shopping.
Oh, it looks like an Amazon truck.
I'm sure Amazon would love to provide trucks with beds in them so they could always have people constantly delivering no matter what.
I would hate that. But no, that's very cute. Okay, so I have seen there's different versions, but yes, I see. Okay, so it's like an RV, but it's part of yeah, okay. Well, that's nice. I hope they have a really good time. Stephanie, I hope you guys are safe.
Yeah.
And like Tiff said, I hope you guys see the wildlife. Wildlife is so cool. Mm.
That was my favorite part of traveling when I did a big cross country travel a long time ago from Georgia to Wyoming and back. And the wildlife was my favorite part. Seeing the
I
buffalo.
remember we were up north and we were just like walking in the woods and you can see deer, but there was a fox that we kept seeing. And I was like, it's so cool.
Cute.
It's so cool to see a
Yeah.
fox, like just out in the wild, not in like a contained environment like a zoo.
Out in the
So good.
wild where it belongs.
Exactly. Exactly. All right. Our next listener glimmer is from Jessie, she, her. And she said her glimmer is Barbie.
Cute. One of
I
my
love
glimmers
that.
too from the week is also Barbie. I've been really enjoying a particular Barbie Instagram account.
Me too. It's
Yeah.
bringing me back. It's bringing me
I'm really
back.
enjoying that. It's bringing me a lot of joy, so I appreciate that. I appreciate you too, Barbie. Thank you for sharing, Jessie.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks for sharing your glimmer. It's really special. I love what you do. I hope Barbie brings you joy for many, many years to come.
Yeah. Oh, so good.
Cute.
So
Do you
good.
have
Good job.
any like childhood toys that you still keep around?
I have to like
think
look. I'm like, do
I
I?
think for me it's just like still gaming. Like especially now that I can get like older games on like the Switch console. That
Yeah.
really like brings me back. I've been playing as like a little Pokopia break, I've been playing like Fire Red.
But to answer your question, I don't think I'm trying to think of anything that I have
You literally have
right
a whole bed of
now.
plushies behind you.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about the plushies behind me. That's just my childhood all in one spot. I don't know. I guess I kind of just have little things here and there, but I would say probably everything I own brings some kind of joy to my little kid self for sure.
Oh, cute.
Yeah.
That's important.
Yeah.
Honor your inner child today.
Tiff, do you want to read our next listener glimmer?
When I'm feeling alone, I'm so grateful to have a podcast of 2 amazing friends who make me smile. Who? What other podcast are you listening to?
You're like, who?
Name them. We'll take them on an armed combat fight to the death. No, I assume you're talking about us. That's really sweet. Or you're just
Oh.
telling us about some other podcast. I like this other podcast that really makes me smile. I guess I could tell you guys about that.
Yeah, don't worry. It's not you. Don't worry.
Don't worry. That's really nice of you to say. We appreciate all the kind words, and as you guys have learned earlier in the episode, all of the mean ones too, because guess what? All publicity is good publicity in this day and age, baby.
That's so cute. That's how I feel about streaming or watching my friends stream. I think it helps with, fulfilling, like, a loneliness and then just being able to spend time with people and because my love language is kind of quality time, so it kinda helps fulfill me on that.
My love language, I feel like it's a little bit of everything, but my biggest love languages, I think, is acts of service.
Oh, okay.
Whenever, like, for instance, Troy will the other day, I asked Troy to get some more onion powder or garlic powder or something, whatever,
Mhm.
some powdered seasoning. Troy knows that I really struggle taking that little foil cap off the seasoning. So
Yeah.
before he puts it on the spice rack, he'll do that for me. And that way, when I go to cook later on, it's ready to go. I don't have to struggle with that, is what I mean by acts of service. Like,
I think I have, like, a little bit of everything.
you need to spread like the way you love people out across all areas of it, like acts of service, quality time, touch. My love language for touch is like very specific for my romantic partner. Like I don't really need a lot of like touch from like my platonic or familial love relationships. Just depends on the type of relationship as well, I guess.
Okay, so I will not hug Tiff when I meet her.
No,
Got it.
I do
I will
love a
write that down.
hug. But like oh my god, it's I have to tell you a story about long
Okay,
hugs real quick. When
okay.
I first went on my first date with Troy, we talked in the parking lot for like hours after the date. But then he wanted to hug goodbye. I was like, "Oh, you know, hug goodbye?" And he was like, "Yeah, of course." So we went in for a hug, couple seconds, you know, normal amount of hugging. I go to pull back and I'm locked into this hug. Like he's hugging me for a very long time. And I remember
So
sitting there
cute!
and I was like, I don't want to be rude, but like this is a really long hug. And then I
That's
called my
so
mom and I
cute.
said, "Mom, I had a really good date and I really like this guy. And now I'm marrying him in
Yeah!
201 days."
Oh my gosh. Yeah, we haven't had a countdown in a minute. Oh my gosh. 201
201 days.
days.
We're almost in
201.
Wonderland. Yeah.
Eh. Wait, what? What about Wonderland?
I call it Wonderland when you're in the hundreds. On Monday, we'll
Oh,
be in
oh,
Wonderland.
I got you. I got you.
199 days.
Wow. Dang, girl.
I
Whatever.
know. Do you want to read the last glimmer?
Yeah, yeah. Okay. So we got two Glimmer, same person.
Double glimmer.
From
Well, it's because we
yeah,
skipped a week. So
we
this
did.
person was keeping up with the weekly glimmer delivery.
Our two for Glimmer is from Riku, she, her, and her first Glimmer is this week is my boyfriend who helped me when I was having a bad mental health day. I was having a bad day thinking about everything my kids and I went through last year, and I was just listened to, comforted, and reassured. Things I'm not used to, which I was like, girl. Oh, yes.
Listen, that's very important in a partner, and it's crazy how we've been conditioned to like just accept that we don't get that often.
Mhm,
That's
mhm.
wild. I'm really happy that you have a she's a good man, Savannah. You have a good man, Riku.
What just happened? What
You're a
did you
good
just
he's a good man, Savannah.
Who's Savannah?
It's a quote from a movie. It's from the 1995 film Waiting to Exhale.
Okay. Our next Glimmer, is my Glimmer is getting to take my babies to the movies Saturday to see the new Mario movie. I'm looking
Cute.
forward to spending some time with them and spoiling them. Aw, I love that. I love that. So
I love
good.
a good movie.
Yes.
I'm in the mood for popcorn and an icy now, but can't be doing that.
You can go tomorrow. You can go tomorrow because you can if you want to.
No,
But
I don't want to.
okay, then don't.
I'm gonna
Don't.
edit the pod tomorrow on my own time, make
Okay.
some breakfast, and play Pokopia. That's my plans for
Okay.
tomorrow.
All right, just do that. Have you ever just gotten popcorn from the movie theater and like didn't go see a movie?
No, because they don't let you into the theater without a ticket.
No, but you can like go to the concessions and
You
buy
can't get to
popcorn
the
and then just
concession.
leave.
You can't go to the concession before getting through the guy that checks your ticket in my theater.
But what if you just don't have a ticket and you're just like, I'm just here to get popcorn?
They said, "Cool, Publix has popcorn. Go buy some popcorn there."
My goodness. Actually,
Also, why would you go and pay extra for popcorn at the movie theater if you're not even gonna go see a movie?
because I did it once. I did it once. just to see what it was
Just to
like.
pay $20 for popcorn for fun?
Yep. I was like, "Well, there it is." This is, like, so
Okay.
long time ago. I don't think it was $20 when I got it, by the way. It was, like,
Yeah, it was
years ago.
17.
It was probably, like, 11 years ago, by the way,
What
so it
did
was probably,
popcorn
like
cost in the 2000s? A large popcorn bucket in 2004 generally cost between $4.50 and $6.50.
a bucket cost
A
$4?
large bucket.
The
And right
bucket.
now, they are ranged a large popcorn bucket can be anywhere between $9.39 and $9.89.
Oh,
So
okay.
that's that. Okay, thank you guys for sending in your glimmers.
Yeah, I really appreciate everyone.
We have so many nice and participating listeners. Like we have so many nice listeners. I'm really thankful for them.
They're so wonderful, and I'm glad we can call them our friends.
And they're hot and sexy.
Yes, we can't forget that part. Most
The
importantly,
fact that they're hot and sexy is really important.
it also helps.
What?
You guys, we had so many glimmers. If you were like, hey, I really wish I got my glimmer in. I wish that, Perp and Tiff would like share my glimmer on the pod. There is a way for you to do that, and I'll tell you exactly how to do it. We have our Instagram called Tell Us Something Good Pod, and we have stories posted every week where little prompts of what made you smile this week. You can just send one that way. Let us know if you want to be anonymous or not. You can also send us a DM on Instagram. And
Sure.
then we also have our email, which is tusgpod@gmail.com. I have not been watching anything you've been doing.
That's me luring them in to send their glimmers.
Good. That was wonderful.
Oh, don't forget,
Yeah.
guys, you can see what we're seeing when you watch us on YouTube.
Yeah. Which is just Tell Us Something Good Pod on YouTube.
That's right. And now, Perp, you got a story to tell me?
I do.
Wonderful. Hot and sexy. I'll be here listening the whole time like this.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna read my my little story now. For one, people that don't know, she is like just straight on staring at me. Right up front and personal. So, hey guys, when you guys were a little kid, did you ever see a playground and were like, yo, I'm gonna get on that playground? Because I would do that. When I was a kid, I would literally, like, we'd be driving by, my family and I would see a playground with, like, a big, big freaking slide. And I would be like, I want to go there. Like, just the thrill of playgrounds. I wanted to, like, explore them all. But take a minute to think about how, if you didn't have access to a playground as a kid, what if you were instead in a war zone and being displaced from your home, your
What the hell?
school, or really, yeah, it took a turn, your school, or really anywhere that resembled home? So Alexander Meininger, a London-based photographer, realized that he was spending more time at playgrounds after having children and observing the structure. And he initially built his son's, which sounds pretty heckin' sweet, an indoor treehouse.
Cool.
And he didn't realize how important the act of play is until the war in the Ukraine, where he was seeing footage of children being taken out of their homes. So in refugee camps, children are moved from their homes, dealing with trauma, cut off from educational resources, healthcare, which results in them experiencing high levels of both psychological and physical stress. When it comes to the act of playing, it's treated as a way for children to relieve stress, foster their relationships, and reestablish learning. So he launched what's called Playrise, which is a UK-based charity designing play structures for children living in disaster relief sites around the world. Working with a group of award-winning architects, engineers, and fabricators, Playrise is creating play structures that are easy to transport and safe to install. I'll show you a picture too. There's a picture. Um, but it wants to prevent Playrise's goal is like to prevent any child from going without that like sense of play experience that has developed a way, and he has developed a way to do so. And he worked with an architecture studio called OMMX. I don't know if that's just how to say it, but they are designed play structures which are built from easily assembled wooden components that include additions such as monkey bars,
Ooh.
hammocks, basketball hoops, and
Ah.
climbing ropes.
Ooh.
The structures are fully customizable with easy methods to configure based on the location's needs or limits. Because some of these places, and I think I mentioned it later on too, like they could be on concrete, they could be on sand. So I want to make sure these structures that they're sending to these places for kids to play on and have that like experience of being able to play to relieve their stress from being in a war zone or being displaced from their homes, that they're adaptable to be placed anywhere based
Sure,
on their
smart.
environment. Play is vital for children's development. He initially wanted to use rubble left over from war and disaster zones, but realized the communities he was working with would need something affordable, quick, easy to assemble. In refugee camps, there is no level of permanence, and people tend to live in temporary accommodations for an extended period of time, which is crazy because, like, what if you only have like the clothes on your back? So you have like nothing that came from your home because you couldn't bring anything with you. And that's just really hard. And then knowing that are children in these camps, and then what are they supposed to do for fun? Because they're kids. Think of all the times that you were able to play as a kid, and
Right.
these kids don't have that opportunity until now, with these playgrounds being sent to these places. And families shared that the kids helped construct the sample play structure that they were sent to try out. He said that we're equipping them with the practical skills they will one day need to build and maintain their own homes. Children can create a playground, a theater, a tunnel, or simply a safe space to call their own. I'll show you what the structure looks like. It reminds me of this one toy, but I didn't have this toy growing up. Um, to kind of like explain it a little further, it's like, and I think you'll see it. Did you ever have those toys where it was like they were like wooden pieces with like circles in them, and then you could put like colorful like I guess sticks in them, and they would all connect?
I'm
You know what I'm talking
familiar with
about?
the toy you're talking about. I did not
Yep.
have this toy.
Either. Me
I was a
either.
Lincoln Logs girly. If I was
They kind of
building,
remind
I
me
was
of,
building with
yeah.
Lincoln Logs.
They kind of remind me of Lincoln Logs a little bit, but here's the toy struck. Like here's what the playground looks like. So it has that little bit of a feel to it.
I saw a picture of this. I actually almost did this one, but so and what's cool is they're like modular, right? So
Yes,
even the kids can help put them together because they're like really simple to put together. They can't get their little fingies stuck in the holes though, right? Like they won't get
they could
hurt.
not know. Look at this. Look at they added like their own little thing to it. And,
Wow.
like, the net, like, this kinda really takes me back.
The
Like,
net
I
is some serious business, yeah.
the rope, the
Climbing
rock
I'll climb
wall.
the fuck out of a rope or a rock wall. At
My
36, let
gosh.
me on that rope.
6, but, like, look at all the different ways. It's just I think stuff like that that's so important and really, like, adds to, like, a kid's, like, development and just really just to have fun. And, like, I mean, I'm
Mhm.
just saying, like, the adults could do it too. The adults could probably play on this as well if they wanted to.
Yeah, why not?
I go on the playground with my nephew to this day, and I mean, am a little bit bigger than what I was, but it's still fun. I still have a good
My
time.
my favorite part of dating a single dad, was going to the playground and playing on the playground while the single dad just was able to, like, be on his phone, and I could go and play on the playground with the kid. Like, that was
My
so fun for
goodness.
me.
Kids just they kinda remind us of, like, what it's like to be a kid that we kinda forget.
Mhm.
So,
Not me, I'm well aware and am still very much a child
no, very
in
much same.
in my
But
heart and in my soul.
I think, like, even, like, the painting thing that I did, like, I forgot that I was like, "Oh." Just me adding paint to my hand reminded me of something that I didn't even realize but that's my story. I hope you guys liked it. I hope you go find a really heckin' cool play. What was your favorite part? What was your favorite playground thing that you would like?
Swings. I loved
You like the
swings.
swings?
I loved a tire swing so much. The
My
ones that where it
gosh.
was, like, the tire was, like, flat and, like, 3 of your friends could sit on it and you could, like, swing
Mhm.
back and forth. That was the shit. Also just loved, like, climbing climbing. Like, I liked climbing stuff as a kid. Kids are
Yeah.
also more resilient than adults in terms of, like, getting injured and stuff, I think.
Yeah.
But I did like the story. I'm glad that people are doing stuff for those kids and helping them experience a little bit of joy, kind of like how we try and come on here and help people experience a little bit of joy every week, despite how scary and terrifying our world is right now. Oh my God, us and that guy were like the same.
Yeah, our
Oh,
podcast is like the playground where people go to play.
something, something, something. Yeah. Thank you for the story,
Something,
Perp.
something. You're so welcome. I really wanna know what your story is because I have no idea
It's
what you're
true.
writing about.
My story is about the generosity experiment. Um yeah, the generosity experiment, and I need water to tell you about it.
Alright. Everyone take a sip of water now.
Um okay. So the generosity experiment is a social experiment that's giving away $500,000 to fund acts of kindness globally, and it's already having a positive impact. Um This guy, his name is Tom Cledwin. In 2012, he had read an article about somebody providing a stranger an organ. And he said, well, I want to do that. So he donated a kidney uh, to save someone's life to a complete stranger.
Oh,
And he said that it like changed his mindset, like doing something for somebody. I'll never see what the outcome is. I'll never meet that person. Like I just know that like I've anonymously given this person my kidney at 25 years old. Um, and like that's it. So from going
mhm,
on that, he wanted to do more. And since then, his life has been kind of shaped by acts of generosity towards strangers, which culminated in this non for profit that he created called Drop Dead Generous. So, Drop Dead Generous is a social experiment giving 1,000 people $500 to each spend on helping others in creative ways. Backed by an anonymous philanthropist, the project is part grand scheme, part provocation. And it asks the question of what happens if you just trust people to be generous. Um,
wow.
yeah, so there's a whole website about it. But when Tom donated his kidney at 25, it's because he read about someone named Kay Mason, who was the first person in the UK to give a kidney to the stranger. He said
Mhm.
that he read the article and he didn't think about it. It just felt like a very profound opportunity. And after a year of medical and psychological assessments, he went through with it. He said, the feeling I had when I woke up from that operation is something I want other people to experience. He's not the zealot you might expect. He's thoughtful and measured, and he says the act was a privilege. He said it was an honor to be able to do it, and the same applies to all forms of giving. It doesn't have to be a kidney, it can be a smile or some time or being there when someone is struggling, he says. The experience of giving is the closest thing I've experienced to doing something that really matters. He said that he knew he would get minimal feedback and he would never meet the recipient, and that also felt important, doing something without seeing the outcome. After the operation, he set up a blog called The Free Help Guy, um, and he was offering anonymous help to people who needed it, whether that meant moving house or fixing things around their home. The demand grew quickly, and then money ran out to help. Um, that's when he met someone named John Sweeney, which is his co-founder with Drop Dead Generous. And at the time of writing, 166 grants have already been awarded across 21 different countries. And the applicants were just asked two questions to be able to apply. Who needs help, and what would you do with $500 to blow their socks off? That's verbatim, blow their socks off.
Mhm, mhm.
We ask, what's the hook, the originality, and the heart? You can't just give the money away. It has to facilitate an idea, and it can't be too similar to something we've already funded. For instance, in Brazil, one grant is helping to start a book club in a prison where inmates can reduce their sentences by reading and writing about literature. Elsewhere in the country, two young chess players from Favela were able to enter a national competition and secure coaching, going on to win and attract wider support. In Uganda, a communal dance floor now sits at the center of a community, offering young people a space for creativity over conflict. And in the UK, one project is giving um, an as yet undiscovered busker the chance to record a professional demo, while another bought a Shetland pony into a care home, coaxing residents out of their rooms. So he basically created this whole experiment called Drop Dead Generous. It has a website, dropdeadgenerous.org. And if you go
Mhm.
to that website, the first thing you'll see is a bunch of ideas, which is really cool. So some of the ideas, they're just big text and clickable. So this says, let's see, 250 postcards, and you click on that, and it gives you essentially the idea. Lindsay is a well-known illustrator from London, and she wants to create 250 postcards for strangers to send out. That's like her
Oh.
act of kindness. In a hyper-digitalized world, postcards have mostly become a thing of the past. So Lindsay is hand-drawing 250 unique cards and hosting an event inviting strangers to send them to people they want to get back in touch with. Um, and then you
I love that.
can share the idea. So if the more shares the idea, it says the more you share, the more we dare. Every 25 times our community commits to sharing a drop dead generous story, we give a $500 grant to someone else to create a new one. Whenever they share so that means like you and me, we can get on the website and participate in helping the grants get handed out. So this one so far says that they've given $162,000 to 324 people so far, and the next grant is in 24 shares.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. And then also from their website, if you click the little what the fuck, it says WTF up in the top. It's a very cool stylized website. I'll bring it up in a second. But it says, "Hello, Drop Dead Gorgeous is a social experiment. It's inspired by one simple thought. What if we all gave more than we took? Because if more than half of us did this, then we'd be okay, us humans, or a good way there at least. We, of course, encourage you to take less. It's a great idea. But if giving is more your thing, then this experiment might be right up your street. Through our 500 something do something drop dead generous fund, we're handing out $500,000 in $500 grants to 1,000 people around the world. All these grantees have to do is this: pay it forward through an act of kindness. Be curious, creative, and courageous as they do it, and tell us how it went so we can tell the world. We don't know what will happen, but it can only be good. These grantees whose ideas and stories you can see, search for, and smile on here on the website. And we're also sharing openly what we're learning as we go on Substack and Instagram. So if you want in, then know this. You're welcome. Just click the join the experiments and whoopla. Once you've joined, there's a few things. You'll get a grant invitation, so you can pitch your own idea for a $500 grant. You'll get weekly dispatches that include stories. You'll get some bonus content. They're a team of 3.5, supported by a community of thousands. And this is their little team photo that they've got up here. This is like them and their friends. This guy here, you see him?
Yeah.
The charming, handsome, salt and pepper beard gentleman. That's
Yes.
the founder. Like, that's whose idea this was. He's the guy who gave the kidney and said, we could do more of this.
He looks like a guy who would give his kidney to someone.
He sure does. He looks very nice. He's got kind eyes.
He does, and he's kind of just like off to the side, just kind of like he's just there. He's not doing anything like outlandish or whatever. He's just kind of like, I'm just here. So when you tell me he's the founder, I'm like, that was gonna be my guess was him, because he just looks just so just like he just looks happy.
And this is what I was talking about the website. Like, each little highlighted thing is a different idea. So this says love bombs. Louise is a student from the UK spreading secret messages across her campus to promote mental health. Louise is a firecracker. She runs a blog documenting her love blogging of post-it notes for different causes and at different places. With $500, she's supercharging this with a campaign on campus spreading mental health awareness for the 69% of students who struggle with it.
Wow. That's really cool.
Winter preparedness. Hosea is providing a haircut, food, and winter clothes for a local man experiencing homelessness.
There he is.
Anne is a retired bookkeeper from Vermont, leaving little gifts in unexpected places. Receiving an act of kindness from a stranger and totally out of the blue does something very profound to the human heart. Anne has been doing this for years and will be using the $500 to continue her long campaign of renegade surprise gifting across her local community store shelves, library books, gym changing rooms, and coffee shops. So, it's very sweet. I love this idea. It's very cute. I might even, maybe I'll do it. Maybe I'll go in there and I'll think of an idea.
There you go. There you go. You could always you could always mention the People's Picnic if that's a thing.
We actually changed our name.
Oh wait, yeah. Is it
we are the
Potluck
People's
now?
Potluck now because we want to encourage people to bring their own food out and have food with us.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
I love that. People's
It's very
potluck.
sweet. Yeah. So that's that. That's my story. It's really cute. If you guys want to check it out, it's dropdeadgenerous.org. I highly suggest going through and reading some of the stuff that people have thought to do for others. There's hundreds of ideas here. They're all very sweet. This one says games with strangers. Meng is hosting a matcha stand and card game for strangers in Austin, Texas. That's really cute. Okay.
That is really cute.
I could go
Aw.
on. There's so many cute ones here.
There was one that I saw that said like something for like fit for cuddle. Oh no, infinite cuddles. It said infinite cuddles. I was like, what's
That's
that
what I
one?
need.
Oh, cuddles are nice.
All right. Well, thank you guys. That's our podcast.
That's it. That's it. Oh,
We did it.
So good.
We did it.
So
we
good.
recorded a podcast.
We did it.
It's Monday. I hope you guys have a great week. We wanted to start you guys off on a good foot. That's why we changed from Mondays to Fridays. We said, you guys need us on a Monday morning. You need us. You need us. So here we are for you. And we'll be back next Monday.
Yes.
For sure, for sure. Where
What?
can they find you if they want to hang out with you after the pod? If they said they can't get enough of you. Don't lie and tell them you're a Twitch streamer.
I was gonna say, I'm not even gonna start with. I haven't streamed in like over a month, guys. But yes, if you guys do want to hang out with me or keep up with me, the best place would be Instagram. I was about to read our podcast one. My Instagram, is purplehawk27. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Threads. That's pretty much where I've been the most active. I also have a YouTube account as well, and like a TikTok account, and I do have kind of like another vlog in the work. Tiff, if people want to follow you, where can they do that?
You can find me on Instagram at ITSBATSYY_. It's Batsy_. That's where I do most of my stuff. I just posted a new rug that I made. It looks cool.
Saw that. That's dope.
It's really
It's dope
happy
as
about
fuck.
that one. And then, of course, you can follow the pod if you don't care about either of us. You just want to follow the pod, so you can send in your glimmers. You could do that at Tell Us Something Good Pod on Instagram. You can also send in your glimmers to our DMs on Instagram or respond to one of our few and far between, unfortunately, Instagram stories that we will be better about posting, I promise, probably. And you can email us as well, your glimmers, if you want, at TUSGpod. That's T as in tango, U as in uniform, S as in Sierra, G as in golf, pod at gmail.com. And of course, rate us 5 stars wherever you listen to podcasts, please. Check us out on YouTube. Tell Us Something Good Pod on YouTube so you can watch what we're watching. Leave your little comments under those videos to make us super famous and rich. Thank you. Rich. I'm like still paying for the podcast out of my own pocket.
You're just like, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Check out our our do-gooder merch and do something good for someone else today.
Yeah. Tiff, did you have any of the pod advice?
Do I have any advice for the pods? Yeah. Go ahead and soothe your inner child this week somehow. Even just go outside. Remember we used to go outside as kids?
All the time.
Yeah.
All the time.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's my big one. Go ahead and do something that soothes your inner child.
Yes. Go on a playground. But don't
go on a playground.
Well, why not? Well, don't be weird.
Because
don't be weird about it.
It'll be weird if you're an adult on a playground with no child to care for. It's weird.
So I can't just go to the playground? It's fine.
No,
okay.
No.
I can't go
no, absolutely not.
Dang
absolutely not.
Goodness.
It's okay.
Okay. Well, I'll just imagine that I'm on a playground, I guess. It's fine. Playground simulator, I suppose.
We need one of those. Oh my god, a VR game?
Because we can't go. Apparently, Tiff just says we can't go, so it's fine. Field trip canceled. Well, if you want to hear about my advice for the pod would be what?
Real quick, why aren't there adult playgrounds?
I think those are called
rage rooms. Is that just the gym? I was just going to say, is that just the gym?
It could be the gym, yeah. Yeah.
There's no slide at my gym, and I'm pissed off about it. I guess
you should
write
a letter.
Write a letter to my gym.
Yeah, or the drop dead generous. Be like, "Hey, my gym needs a slide."
$500 to create an adult playground.
Yeah.
I could do it.
Well, there you go. So my my podcast advice is, if you don't feel like doing the thing, just I think at that point, I would just do it. Like, there's been times this week where I'm like, "I don't really wanna work out today. I don't wanna do anything." And I'm like, "You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna return cans to the store." I don't want to, but I'm getting out of the house and I'm doing something.
Sure. Do you feel a little bit better when you get out?
Yeah, it's one of those things that, like, I feel like even though I don't wanna do it, I feel like I should do it 'cause it'd be good for
Sure.
me to, like, just go and do these things so I don't have to worry about them later, and it's just to get out of the house, really. You're just going for, like, a short walk or running, like, a short little errand,
Thanks,
but
Perp.
that'd be it. You're welcome.
Thanks, Perp, for your advice. Thanks, listeners, for listening. We appreciate you. We love you. We couldn't do this without you. Have a good day. Enjoy the week. And get in those glimmers before next.
Yeah.
Bye!
Bye. But because I know my shit.
Yeah,
Like,
I
this is
believe
my
you.